Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome in, welcome back. My name is Leah, and we have an hour together for our Vinyasa practice. I have 2 blocks today and a blanket. The blanket is primarily to help pad the knees. So if you have a thicker mat or happy knees, blanket optional. If you want to jump up and grab even a towel would work for this. Go ahead and find your props today. And then once you've got everything gathered, we will begin in a supported fish pose on our backs. So using our blocks, take a seat facing the front of your mat. I'll take one block on the low, long setting just behind my seat. The second block on the second height, a little beyond your first block. Keep your hips down on the mat and then drape your heart over the first long block. Your head will rest on the second block. It's like your pillow. And then once you get down there, if you know that you need to adjust or kind of wiggle things out, take some time to just get comfortable. If it feels like your hips are trying to lift off of the mat in this position, that's usually an indicator that the block under your heart needs to move a little closer to the shoulders, just to give the hips more space to descend down towards the ground. Now, once you're here, feet could be anywhere. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground today, but you're welcome to extend your legs long, or you might take a Supta Baddha Konasana variation by bringing soles of feet together and your knees wide. Options for the arms as well. They could just rest by the sides, or you could bring them onto your body if that suits you. Just take these first few moments and allow your body and your mind to come together and settle into the shape. We're talking a little bit about gratitude today, which makes me break out in a giant smile because it's one of the most important practices in my own toolbox. And in a world where we are often sort of swaying towards the negative, seeing the negative, holding it with this sense of value, gratitude and the practice of it is a way to move the brain away from what feels or looks bad and guide it into what feels and looks good. And gratitude, it is a practice because it takes some effort to get comfortable. And if it's not already ingrained into your toolbox, it might not feel the most natural. And that's okay. My offer to you is to just plant some gratitude seeds as we move. So give yourself the opportunity to connect to what feels good in your body. Give yourself the opportunity to go even beyond your practice. You might think about your day, you might think about your week, and just put little pinpoints into moments that you enjoyed. So as you rest here in this shape, give yourself permission to let your brain go off on a journey and bring to mind some moments of pleasure, moments of joy that you're grateful for. It could be that first sip of coffee in the morning. Maybe it's the feeling of your pet when you give them a little bit of love. Maybe it's the smile of somebody you love or the smile of a stranger. And if nothing comes naturally to your mind's eye, don't worry. Express a little bit of gratitude just to be here breathing. Together, we'll shift our focus inwards towards the breath. Give your body a long, deep inhale through the nose. And then open your mouth and just let that go. Again, like that. It's an easy breath in through the nose. And then open mouth exhale to release. Final one, really big. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And a sigh out to let that go. From here, just breathe in and out through the nose. Gratefully noticing how the inhale feels and how the exhale feels. Keep that joyful awareness at the forefront of our practice today. We'll start to add movement and breath together. If your legs are long, step your feet to the mat. If knees are wide, bring them together, step feet to the mat. Sweep your arms up and back, lengthen through the fingertips. Then really tenderly roll off of your blocks over towards one side. You could catch your head with an extended arm. Just rest into a fetal shape for a moment or two. You might express a little gratitude for the support of the earth. As much as you push into it, it doesn't go anywhere. Then push again to press yourself forward towards a tabletop position. Bring your blocks with you as you move so they can set up at the front edges of your mat. And this is where you can use your blanket or your towel if you got one. Set it up underneath your knees for an extra layer of padding as we move through our kneeling section of class. And if you are setting up the blanket, just give it some extra love. If you notice lumps or bumps, try to smooth them out. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips, just some simple cows and cats from here. Drop your belly towards the ground as you inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, root into palms and knees and curl your back up to the ceiling. Again, it's a drop of the belly, a big breath in for cow. Exhale, chin towards chest, round the spine for cat. Now move however you please here. Could be circles of the spine. Could be side to side wags of the tail. Maybe you observe a different part of your body wants to move. Maybe a flip of the wrists. Or a different plane of motion. There's no right or wrong way to explore here. We're just staying connected to how the body feels and answering the call. Meet me back in your neutral tabletop once you feel like you've explored enough. And we'll shift into a puppy pose. Walk your hands a little forward and a little bit wide to the edges of the mat. Now try to keep your hips and your knees stacked. Melt your heart down towards the ground and feel the pull of gravity on your chest. Now, some of us, it's possible to land. So maybe that means the forehead comes down to the ground. Some of us, the chin can rest down. Some of us might have the heart softening down. But wherever you are today, just sink into your breathing. Really grateful for the chance to just move into the body in all the ways that it can. Give yourself another easy inhale. And as you exhale, slide all the way forward onto your belly and set up a pillow by stacking your hands one on another. Elbows go wide and your forehead comes down onto the tops of your hands. Now imagine that your forehead and your hands are glued together. They don't move from each other. Use your next inhale and lift your whole upper body off the mat. So your elbows lift up, your head and your hands come together. Your chest rises off of the ground, but your feet stay touching. Exhale to lower back down to the mat. We'll do that 3 more times. Use your inhale to lift off the ground. And your exhale to lower down. 2 more times. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower. Last time we lift up. And we lower. Now move your hands underneath your shoulders. Push back to your tabletop position. This time tuck your toes to the ground. and go to downward facing dog. Lift hips up high. Once you get there, move around. Pedal through the feet. Notice how down dog feels today. Express some gratitude for the chance to explore the shapes we know and love in different times in our life. Noticing how they might shift or adjust as we do. Use your next round of breath for a little bit of stillness in your down dog. Then inhale to lift way up onto your tiptoes. Bend your knees and drop hips to your heels as though you're crouching. You can look forward. Plank pose, spring your body out long over your wrists. Stay in your plank, pull the right knee to chest. Then find down dog splits. Kick your right leg up and back to the sky. Open your hip here, bend through the right knee. And give yourself the opportunity to just explore with some movement. Maybe you circle through the right knee, bend and extend. You could roll the ankle around. Do what feels good. Lengthen your right leg back out behind you, make it long. Draw the knee towards your chest and then step the right foot forward. Anjaneyasana, lower your back knee down to the ground or to your blanket. Swing both of your arms up high and feel that extension. Hips can move forward and down if that feels good to take up space. Arms are always reaching higher up. Then take a cactus of your elbows nice and wide. Inhale, re-extend arms to the sky. Cactus elbows and twist to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Stay through center and cactus the elbows again. Inhale, we extend again, arms go up. Exhale to cactus the elbows, twist to the left, and shift into a baby warrior two. So the left foot tucks slightly behind you. Arms lengthen out at the level of the shoulders. Lean forward over your front leg. And then push the front foot down to stack the spine again up through center. 2 more times. It's an inhale to lean forward, reach into the future. Exhale to push through the ground and come back to the present. 1 more time. Inhale, reach forward, stay here, find your breath. Windmill both of your hands down to frame the front foot. Realign the back shin and step into a plank pose. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and float the right foot back in space. Lower both of your knees down to the mat here. Lower all the way down to your belly. And move into your cobra pose. Lift just your heart high off the mat. Feel a little squeeze of the shoulder blades. That active lift that we already did, let the work help float your chest higher. Take just 1 more breath as you are. Lower to the ground, and then push back to your downward facing dog. Keep noticing when you return to shapes, how do they feel? Notice how the 2 sides of you feel. We'll even things out. Lift the heels up high. Bend your knees, drop hips back, maybe look forward. Plank pose, shift your body out long. Then draw the left knee to your chest. Kick the left leg high to the sky, make it long, make it straight. Then we open the hip, bend through the knee, move around. A roll of the left ankle. Big circles through the left knee. Maybe it looks very similar to the first side. Maybe it's a little different. You might even express gratitude for the little asymmetries you notice. Lengthen your left leg, then draw the knee towards your chest in order to step the foot forward. Back to your Anjaneyasana. Lower your back knee down. Reach both of your arms up to the sky. Fingertips yearn to the ceiling. Hips move in the opposite direction. Down they go. Take a breath to reach a little higher up, then cactus your elbows wide. Re-extend arms high to the sky. Cactus the elbows and twist to the left. Back through the center, lengthen, reach up overhead. Stay through the center, cactus your elbows and open. One more time, lift up, find that height, cactus the elbows and twist to the right, and then shift into a baby warrior. Right shin wings behind you, arms open out wide, and then you lean forward into the front foot and into sensations there. Now push the front foot more down, stack the body back up through center. 2 more times just to lean forward and come back to center. Last time we lean forward, stay here and breathe. Then windmill both hands down underneath you. Realign the right shin back behind you. Step into your plank pose. And lower all the way down to the belly. Baby cobra again. Lift your chest off the mat. Reach long through the crown of your head. Maybe you pull your palms off of the ground. Then push the palms down, tuck the toes, and press up to plank pose. Downward facing, lift your hips up high to the sky. We'll do the same thing one time, finding some fluidity. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend your knees, look forward for plank pose. Shift the body out long, stay there. Draw the right knee to chest. Kick your right leg high to the sky. Open your hip and bend your knee. Straighten the right leg back out and step the foot forward between your hands. Anjaneyasana, the back knee comes down, both arms swing up to the sky. Exhale, you cactus your elbows out wide, and then inhale, lift up again. Exhale, cactus and twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Stay through center to cactus and open. One more time, we reach up. Cactus, twist and turn left, then shift into your baby warrior. Open the arms out long, reach forward, stay forward. Windmill down to plank pose. Hands frame the front foot, left leg gets long, right foot steps back. This time it's different. Knees up or down. Lower just halfway. Plank pose, push the ground away. Press back to down dog. Inhale, heels lift. Bend your knees to crouch and look forward. Plank pose, shift your body out long. Draw the left knee to chest. Kick your left leg high to the sky. Open your hip, bend the knee. Straighten your leg, square it back out. Step your left foot forward. Low crescent lunge, it's our Anjaneyasana. Swing the arms high, really reach. Then cactus your elbows wide. Inhale, go back up. Exhale, cactus and twist to the left. Inhale, up through center. Stay through the center, elbows widen and lower the hips. Inhale, one more, we reach up, get tall. Cactus, twist to the right. Then turn this into your baby warrior. Right foot wings behind you, left foot might heel toe a little bit more towards center, and your arms extend out long, lean forward. Plank pose. Cartwheel hands down to the mat. Make your way back into your strong shape. Knees up or down again. Lower halfway towards the earth. Plank pose. Push into that support. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog to regroup. And find your breath. Now, if your blanket or your towel is on the mat in front of you and you're comfortable moving it while upside down, go for it. If it feels more safe or more supportive to lower your knees and move your props, by all means, do that. Now come back to your breath here. Lift high up onto your tiptoes. Take tiny baby tiptoe steps all the way up to the top of your mat. Knees will bend as you get closer to your hands. Head and upper body softens. You could even reach for your elbows or your forearms and sway. Our flows are often these like brief bursts of intensity followed by a little moment to reset. Take these moments and express some joy within them. Even if it's just gratitude for the intensity to be over, allow this sweetness to fill you up. Get more heavy here. Reach your hands down, your head down, root through your feet. Roll all the way up to stand. And set up your mountain pose. So feel the feet firm underneath you, long through the body, long through the head. Energize your fingers down to the ground. Open yourself up to the shape. Feel the ways your breath can move here, in through the nose, down through the belly. Then out through the belly into the world. What we do affects others. Breathe in and sweep your arms high to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Cactus your elbows wide, let your hips move forward, open up through the heart. Inhale, lift arms high to the sky. Forward fold is your exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands towards shins. Fold, step left, then right foot back, down dog. Lift high up onto tiptoes here, you know this. Bend your knees, look forward, move into plank pose. Take your vinyasa, it could be chaturanga, it could be a variation of a flow that you like, but just know that your inhale is a back bend, and your exhale, you're back to down dog. From down dog, lift your right leg to the sky, then step the right foot forward between your hands. High lunge, root into the front foot, lift both arms up high, energize your fingertips, then hinge forward over your front thigh, step into a chair pose, and stand up. Long legs, long arms, cactus elbows wide. Urdhva Hastasana, lengthen spine and reach up. Uttanasana, it's our forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, then step right and left foot back, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, find your tiptoes. Bend your knees to crouch, look forward, plank pose, shift out long. Chaturanga, or take your vinyasa. Upward facing or cobra, downward facing, and regroup. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Step the left foot forward, high lunge. Back heel stays up, arms reach up too. Then energize your hands and tip forward. Step into chair pose, weight is in the front foot. Stand up, reach to the ceiling, then cactus your elbows. Go up as you inhale. Swan dive forward as you exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Forward fold, step left, then right foot back, down dog. Same thing, lift heels up high. Bend your knees, look forward. Plank pose, then chaturanga or your vinyasa. Upward facing, easy inhales. Downward facing, regroup. Right leg kicks high to the sky. Step it forward. High lunge, lift both arms up. Keep energy high, but tip forward, chair pose. Feet together, stand up, cactus your elbows. Extend your arms overhead, forward fold, you exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, step right, then left foot back. Lift high up to tiptoes, bend knees and look forward. Plank pose, set up here, chaturanga if you'd like. Upward facing, downward facing. Left leg reaches high to the sky. Step the left foot forward, high lunge, arms go up. Lean forward, step into chair pose. Stand up tall, one more round, both sides. Open your heart, cactus the elbows, reach up. Forward fold, soften your body over. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, it's left then right foot back, downward facing dog. Tiptoes, bend the knees and look forward. Plank pose, chaturanga if you want it. Upward facing, downward facing. Right leg reaches high to the sky. Right foot forward, high lunge. Float with it. Lean over the front leg, chair pose. Straighten the legs, get as tall as you can. Cactus your elbows, last time. Arms go back up. Forward fold, soften down over the legs. Halfway lift, breathe. Fold, step right then left foot back. Tiptoes we rise. Bend the knees to look forward. Plank pose, set up. Chaturanga, or make it yours. From down dog, the left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward. High lunge, both arms rise. Lean over the front leg, step into your chair pose, stand up, and cactus the elbows. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Reestablish your foundation, your mountain, arms by the sides, proud through the body. Another moment for gratitude, a pause between effort. Notice all the ways your body responds, the beating of heart, the way your breath immediately starts to move back towards neutral. Reach your arms up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold and step just your left foot back. So the right foot stays at the top of the mat, the left foot goes back. Now feel a little ease moving through your right foot. Sometimes in our lunges, we crinkle up the toes to try to grip the earth. Can you let your toes be soft today? Now from that softness, extend your arms back. Try to lengthen the top of your head forward. Peel your chest a little bit more off of the front thigh. Now keep the spine energized, but reach your arms overhead. So from fingers to heel, you're in one long line. Keep the spine energized, but lift up into your high lunge. Now we're rooting more fully into the front foot. Straighten the right leg, get as tall as you can. Bend the right knee and cactus your elbows. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach up. Bend the right knee, cactus the elbows, and twist to the right. Go back to center, straighten, lift, and reach. Stay in center, bend the front knee and cactus the elbows. Last time, straighten, reach, and lift. Warrior two, spin the back heel down, bend into the front knee, lower towards the foundation, towards the ground. Now fly the warrior. So just straighten the front leg, reach to the ceiling, parallel your feet in the middle. To the back of your mat, turn the left foot open, warrior two here, land just as firmly as you did when you faced forward. Again, fly and reach, lift up to the ceiling. To the front of your mat, it's warrior two. Inhale to fly, reach and lengthen like a dance. Back of the mat, warrior two, just soften. One more, up we go, fly and lift. Front of the mat, warrior two, get grounded. Now here's a change, straighten the front leg, reach up, stay here, but bring your hands down to heart center. Skandasana, bend your back knee. Any amount is good. You might be really high up. You could reach towards the ground if that supports you getting lower. You could play around with lifting your front toes, and if they do lift, see if you could turn them up to the ceiling. Now my body doesn't always like to keep the back heel grounded. I'm going to let that be today. Bring hands to heart center. Still feel the pressure of the ball mound of my back foot rooting into the mat. Try to lengthen the spine up towards thumbs. Then more pressure into that back foot to flow forward into a warrior two. Right toes turn forward, land. Reverse your warrior now. Flip your front arm, reach up and back. Triangle pose, straighten the front leg and hinge the body forward. A little gratitude for pauses and shapes, for the opportunity to feel the space for breath. And from there, we'll shift left hand to hip. Look in front of your right foot, Ardha Chandrasana. I recommend a block for this one. Take it under your right palm in front of your right foot. Lift the back leg off the mat. If balance feels steady, you might sweep the left fingers up to the ceiling. Keep energy moving out the left leg. That'll help you balance. Then stay in your balance, but turn your hips to the ground, your heart to the ground. Move into a variation of Warrior 3. You might keep the block under your right palm. You might take both palms to heart center. Single-legged mountain. Stand up, pull the left knee to chest. Mountain pose. Come back down to earth. This pause in particular, coming back to 2 feet, it is such a welcome moment. So bring that joy into the practice. Let it fill your body up. We know what's coming next. So take this time just to enjoy. Reach your arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana, it's a forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen spine here. Fold and step your right foot back. Now, like we did before, just pay attention to what your left foot wants to do. It might already be gripping through toes. See if you can let them lengthen or even spread the toes. Then keep that soft energy. Sweep your arms back behind you. Try to lift a little bit through the chest, even belly. Keep that long spine and extend your arms forward. Keep reaching through fingertips and lift up to the sky. Then straighten the left leg. Bend the left knee and cactus your elbows. Straighten the left leg and reach back up. Bend the left knee, cactus your elbows, and twist to the left. Come back through center, straighten, and reach up. Stay through center, bend the left knee, lower and cactus the elbows. Straighten the arms back up, last change. Warrior 2, ground your back heel, readjust the front foot as needed, open out wide, but keep your spine nice and stacked through center. From here we dance. Just straighten the left leg, parallel your feet through center. To the back of the mat, it's your Warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale, we straighten, reach up tall, find some height. Front of the mat, Warrior 2 to land. 2 more times. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, soften back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend the front knee and stay. Straighten the front leg. Come to parallel. Stay here, bring hands to heart. Move into your Skandasana. Maybe it's an upright high lunge. Maybe hands come down to the mat and support a deeper shape. Maybe like me, the right heel stays lifted, left toes point to the ceiling. You could play around by gathering hands up towards your heart center. Now, with or without your hands, push yourself forward towards your Warrior 2. Once you're there, reverse your warrior. Front arm flips and you reach back. Triangle pose. Straighten the left leg as you hinge your body out long. Right arm extends up to the sky. Find your breath here. Use the space your body is making and take it up with oxygen. Shift into our balancing pose. Right hand to hip, eyes forward. Take a block under your palm and lift into your floating half moon. You're welcome to keep hand to hip or extend the right arm to the sky. Keep your balance, but turn your hips, your heart down towards the ground. Like we're making a tabletop from the back heel to our back head. You're welcome to keep the block under your palm or find hands at heart. Single-legged mountain, right knee to chest. Mountain pose. Come back to 2 feet. Circle arms up to the sky. Forward fold as your exhale, soften down. Now stay in your forward fold,
But walk your feet a little bit wider, about 2 fist distance between them, could be farther. Bend your knees a lot so you can stand on your hands. It might be fingertips, it could be the whole palm. And then let the head go, your elbows widen a touch. Encourage the space between your shoulder blades to widen as well. You might just stay really grounded through the heels. But an opportunity to play one heel at a time. You can lift the heel and push the ball mound into your hand. You could go back and forth. You could switch once between the two. Now you might play and try to lift both heels. But just know, you're essentially trapping your hands underneath you. So you might take a little bit of a tumble. But it's fun to play with our edges. Ooh. And when you're ready, just bring both heels down to the ground. Step off of your hands. Find a halfway lift, lengthen, and re-engage. Go back to downward facing, however you like. Could be a flow through vinyasa. Could be a step, or a hop back. Lift up to your tiptoes. Find height under your heels. Bend your knees and look forward. Plank pose. Shift the body long. Stay in your plank pose and pull the right knee to chest. Kick your right leg up and back to the sky. Open the hip. Bend through the knee. Maybe flip your dog. Touch the right toes down next to you. And use the support of the ground to turn your heart higher up to the sky. Come back to your down dog splits. Right hand under shoulder. Right leg kicks up to the sky. Then step the foot forward. High lunge. Arms lengthen overhead. Root into the front foot. Then straighten the right leg. Get tall. Bend the front knee and cactus the elbows. Inhale, we straighten and reach. Get tall. Bend the front knee, cactus the elbows, and twist to the right. Come back through center, reach up, get tall, straighten out, stay through center, bend and cactus. One more time, we go up, lengthen, lift. Warrior two. Lower the back heel and soften into the ground. Reverse your warrior, flip the front palm, sweep back behind you. Stay back and straighten the front leg. Triangle pose, shift out long in front. Left arm extends high. Then bring the left arm over your ear, melt it down in front of your face. Move through a wide-legged fold into your Skandasana. So the back knee bends, maybe front toes lift to the sky. An option for this one, you could reach the left hand out in front of your left knee and extend your right arm up to the ceiling. Just notice if that affects the typical shape of your spine and skanda. A lot of us round a bunch, so this is a nice opportunity to get open. And maybe you keep your arms wide, surf again towards the front of the mat into your warrior two. Reverse from here. Right away, find half moon. I recommend a block again. Take it underneath your right hand. Lift off into your balance. Left hand extends to the sky. Now this time, bend your left knee. Reach for your foot with your hand. Really try to capture it. Find connection, foot and hand. Now if you took the outside of your foot in your hand, flip the grip. So you're holding the inside of your foot around your arch. Then like we did before, keep your balance, but turn your heart down, your hips down to the ground. Get lighter off of the block and kick up into dancer's pose. Big transition. Woo, so if you fall out of it, you can set up from standing. Take the inside of the left leg, kick through the hand, open through the chest, breathe. Then release the foot, single-legged mountain, both arms rise. Mountain pose, feet together, and forward fold. Let that go. Halfway lift, give your body an inhale. Downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Step your way back, hop, or go through a flow. Lift up to tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward. Plank pose, shift out long, and pull the left knee to chest. Kick your left leg up to the sky. Open hip, bend the knee. Maybe flip your dog here. Left toes touch down, heel roots down. Push against what's touching the mat. Open up hips, open up heart. Maybe let your head go. Back to down dog splits. Left hand under shoulders. Extend your left leg back. High lunge, step the foot forward between hands. Straighten your left leg, reach a little higher. Bend the front knee, cactus your elbows off to the sides. Inhale, straighten and reach, find height. Exhale, bend and cactus and twist to the left. Back through the center, reach up, get tall. Stay through the center, bend, soften, and cactus. Last time we go up and lengthen, feel this lift above, then it's warrior two, ground through the back heel, open up through hips and heart. Reverse your warrior, front arm flips, reach it back. Stay back and straighten the front leg. Triangle pose, keep legs long, hinge forward. Breathe into the space between your fingertips. Sweep the top arm over your ear. Melt it down in front of your face. Move through a wide-legged fold. And shift all the way to your skandasana. The right knee bends as deeply as you'd like. Option to extend the right arm out and left arm high. Notice how the spine feels. Give it the opportunity to take up some space. And maybe you keep arms long, spine long, and shift forward towards your warrior two. Maybe you transition in the way that suits only you. Reverse your warrior. Front arm flips again. Dance back. Floating half moon. Find your support so that you can fight for balance. Now bend the right knee. Reach for your foot. And if you held the outer foot, switch the grip. Take the inside of your foot in your hand. Nice and easy. Shift your shape. Turn your heart down, your hips down. You might invite a little bend into the standing knee. Then kick your way up into your dancer's pose. Right leg moves back, left arm high. Notice where your wobbles land. And release the foot. Right knee to chest, lift up. Feet come down to the mat. Forward fold is your exhale. Give your body a halfway lift. Inhale. Move to plank pose, hands under shoulders, feet step back. Now lower your knees to the ground. Sit back to Virasana, hero's pose. And from here, we'll set up for our back bends. We're practicing camel today. So if you'd like to move forward into camel, we'll rise up onto shins. But know that you always have the opportunity to just close your eyes, listen to the cues, and imagine that your body is doing the shape. It's a lot more effective than we might think. Even though the body physically might not be doing it, your brain is firing in a very similar way. So it's quite same. If you're practicing, come on up. Make sure that the lines of your femurs, your thigh bones are straight down from your hips. I like to tuck my toes for the first round. Bring hands to the low back. And then start by just pushing your hips forward towards the front of the space. A big forward push of the hips is critical for camel. Squeeze a little bit through the shoulder blades. Trace a line with your eyes up the wall in front of you, up towards the ceiling. Maybe you just stay here and let the hips continue moving forward. Feel the weight of your head tipping back. Maybe you reach down towards your heels. Wherever you've chosen to be. Easy breaths. If your hands touch your heels, bring them back to the low back. Lift up tall through your head. Untuck your toes and sit back onto your heels, Virasana, for a moment. Palms to thighs, eyes gaze down. And just let your body receive whatever energy was stirred up from that back bending shape. Second opportunity for camel. Again, you might opt in or you might just listen. If you're coming up, stand on the shins. Toes could be tucked or untucked this time. Hands to the hips again to start. Move your hips forward, open through the heart, trace a line with your eyes up to the sky. Then maybe you stay or you reach back for your heels. But keep moving the belly button forward, hips forward. Keep moving your breath low and slow. Bring hands to hips, lift back up tall, then sit down onto your heels. Palms to thighs, a restful moment. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round forward over your legs. Find a seed shape. See if you can bring forehead all the way down to the ground and reach your arms back towards your feet or your heels. For a moment, just let the shoulders soften towards the ground. Ease through the chest, through the upper back. Now maybe you stay just in the seed shape. You might move forward towards a rabbit pose if you'd like to practice rabbit. See if you can hold your heels in your hands or in your fingers. Keep the heels securely held and then roll your hips up towards the ceiling. Your head will shift. So now it's the top of your head rooting down. Chin tucks towards your chest. We're locking the throat closer together. So let that compression happen. Take one more breath in. Exhale, rock your hips back down underneath you. Extend your arms out long in front of you and shift into your preferred child's pose. Maybe the knees widen and your heart softens down between thighs. Take an inhale and reach your arms farther out in front of you. Shift forward towards a tabletop position, a hands and knees position. Then from your table, kick your right leg back behind you. Draw the right knee towards your right elbow. Step the foot wide of your right pinky finger. Shift into your lizard pose. It could just be a lean forward, so weight moves into the front foot, into your palms. You might recruit your blocks I often will stack blocks under my elbows, a little bit of a deeper fold, but not all the way to the ground. Play around with what feels good for you today. As we slow things down, pay special attention to what you're grateful for. I find an extra drop of gratitude around this time of class because my body feels so primed to be in slower shapes, in stretchier shapes, or even in stillness. So what a beautiful practice to prepare for this type of comfort, this type of ease. Give your body a nice long breath in. Exhale, bring hands down to the blocks or down to the ground. Shift back into your tabletop position. Move the right knee under your right hip. And just pause between your sides. A couple breaths here to notice. The body's asymmetrical. We'll even it out in just a moment, but notice how you feel before moving the second side. Kick your left leg now long behind you. Draw the left knee towards your elbow and step your foot wide of your left hand. Move into your lizard. Shift your body forward. Maybe you just stay. You could use blocks under palms. If you want more height, you could use blocks under elbows if you want to lower. Breathe in low and slow and deep. Guide your hands back down to the ground or blocks if they're on elbows. Shift to your tabletop one more time. Then rock your hips back to your heels. Slide your hips over to one side. Extend your legs forward. If you're all the way at the back of your mat, take a scoot to the top of your mat. Reach for one of your blocks. Extend it out forward. And then lie down slowly onto your back. Walk your heels in close to your seat. With the use of the block, we'll set up a supportive bridge pose. So lift your hips, slide the block on the lowest or the middle setting under your sacrum. It should feel pretty grounded in its placement. So if it feels like you're arching a lot in your back or like there's not a lot of support for your body, just shift the block around. It often needs to be a little lower than we expect. Then maybe you just stay in your supported bridge, but you might take Viparita Karani, a variation of legs up the wall. Draw one knee in towards your chest, send that foot to the sky. Draw the second knee into your chest, send that foot to the sky. And just undo, or balance out, I should say, a little bit of the effort that we took to be in balancing shapes today, a lot of them. You're welcome to explore some movements through the feet and through the toes. Notice if there are sensations that enter the legs or that enter the feet. Invite those sensations as an acknowledgement that this reversal of shape allows some of that effort to just run out of the legs. In the next few breaths, Bring yourself back down towards the ground. Bend your knees. Step your feet to the mat. Lift your hips enough to move the block out from underneath you. You can hug your knees in towards your chest. Then maybe take a happy baby. Reach for the outer edges of your feet or reach around your ankles. You could also scoop the backs of your knees in your hands. Try to keep your spine long, your head and hips heavy. Maybe you move a little bit side to side. Maybe you extend one leg and then the other. When you feel satisfied here, just release the hold of your legs. Extend out long for our Shavasana. And set your body up in the most comforting placement you can. If the blanket is within reach, you could use it either as a blanket or as a pillow underneath your head and your neck. Sometimes blocks are nice as extra weight for the shape. You could place one on your belly or on your heart. Take this resting time and return to the idea of gratitude. You might just scan the practice that you did and put a pin in all the little moments that you enjoyed. Maybe Shavasana holds the biggest pin possible. Let yourself enjoy this resting time. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite movements back to your fingers and back to your toes. If you're happy on your back, if you're happy as you are, just stay. But if you feel ready to move, you can roll to one side, press yourself up to a final seat. And if it resonates with you, bring your hands together at your heart center, a final physical expression of gratitude. Give your body a full inhale. Exhale, bow your chin forward, seal your focus, your dedication to joy inwards. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be granted peace, love, health, and happiness. May they be free from suffering. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.